I'm not having a liberal meltdown. Yeah, I'm just disappointed Trump won, right? I'm sure I'll get over it. It's hardly a meltdown, is it? I'm not thinking of hanging Mike Pence or taking a shit on the Speaker of the House's desk. It's hardly a proper meltdown, is it? Didn't he do well? Eh? First time round, he shocked the world. This time round, it was all but inevitable. He has been given, as he says, a powerful mandate, a conclusive cross-demographic coalition, proving once again that just relying on the vote of city-dwelling, latte-swilling liberal women doesn't win elections. One of the Democrats' final TV adverts was directly to women, and it essentially said, it's fine to vote for Kamala, just don't tell your husband. Yet when you're relying on women to vote for you, don't patronise them by making out they're all wife-battered wallflowers, because if you do that, you will lose. So what we're doing? An explainer of the results. What? Like he fucking smashed it. And she just spunked a couple of $1 billion up the wall on the most limp-dicked campaign in history. Something like that, you know. How long have I got? Okay. What about if you're genuinely trying to understand why America would vote for a convicted felon, a fraudster, a known liar and adjudicated rapist who paid off a porn star with campaign finances and then lied about it? Stay tuned. All election, I've been asking, what are her policies? And the answer from Democrats has invariably been, well, what are his? Which is no answer at all. They had all the reasons not to vote for one candidate, but no reasons to vote for the other. Nothing on policies, nothing on immigration, no attempt to persuade the electorate that economically America is doing rather well, actually, thank you very much. Once again, the Democrats have absolutely failed to effectively address the concerns of millions of Americans, particularly the millions who voted for Trump before and just voted for him again. Kamala Harris has completely ignored a genuine beef these people have. A huge section of America thinks the state is corrupt and wields too much power over normal people's lives and just serves the rich and the powerful. And they're not wrong. Trump didn't create this belief, he just used it. He harnessed it to his own ends, but he is the only person talking about these things. He's voicing concerns that nobody else is. And when Donald Trump says he plans to dismantle the deep state and reclaim democracy from Washington, that might sound chilling or perhaps a bit authoritarian, but to many normal, sane Americans, that sounds amazing. Taking a flamethrower to governmental institutions is a genuinely attractive offer to millions of Americans. It's not about left or right or good versus evil. It's not about MAGA. It's not about religion or abortion. They just feel powerless. They feel the state doesn't protect them from injustice. It just protects itself. And Kamala Harris has completely ignored the issue, handing Trump the keys to the White House as well as the Senate and possibly the House in the process, whilst thinking we're right and he's wrong and that's good enough for us. Shame on them. The feeling all across America is at least he's going to do something. At least something will change. If you're going to go head to head with a man who is willing to lie through his teeth to get elected, who will say anything to get elected, then you better have something better to say yourself. Instead, all we got was this puke-inducing on the sofa with Oprah bullshit. This election is about joy over hate. It's about lifting people up. No, it isn't. It's about who is going to actually do something. Change something. You can't just run on sunshine and lollipops and just not being the other guy. If she's not going to do anything meaningful, then why vote for her? And it's almost like no one gives a fuck which rich Hollywood A-listers are supporting Kamala Harris. It's almost as if unless Katy Perry, Harrison Ford, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Eminem, DiCaprio or Clooney have got a new film or an album out to plug, then no one gives a fuck. What are her policies? How's she going to help me feed my kids? What's she going to do about the border? Fuck all. She doesn't have to do anything because she's just been endorsed by Sean Bean, Orlando Bloom and Dick Van Dyke. No one cares. Trump had Dr. Phil and Hulk Hogan and he still fucking won. And with real-life Bond villain Elon Musk beavering away on X, spreading a flurry of slurry across the Gooniverse, and Jeff Bezos crouched in a filleting position ready to receive the royal orange cock of the tax-dodging multi-millionaire felon who's now running the show, America is now a fully fledged plutocracy. So no real change there then. He will govern largely untrammeled this time. The drainer of swamps, the melter of snowflakes has returned to take America back to the good old days of lynchings, mass deportations and coat hanger abortions. An America where the denial of fact is government policy, where truth takes a back seat in favour of a brash, lying narcissist hell-bent on revenge and chaos. Okay, yeah, let's go. Well, a decisive win for Donald Trump. The Democrats have a lot of soul-searching to do. However, the Democrats did make history by getting the first out transgender person elected to the US Congress. So it's not all bad. A small but significant gain there. But when we take a look at the electoral